So welcome to the show, Ross. How you doing?
Hey, good.
Oh man, you broke up a little bit. I'm gonna cross my fingers and say this is gonna work out for you, Ross. I think it will.
I think I finger over my mic on my phone.
Oh, good. That's like the best case scenario of anything that's ever happened on the show. Okay. Well, all right. So, have you seen this game played before?
Nope. I hope I didn't get myself into something I shouldn't have.
Well, hey, it's gonna be fun either way. So,
hey, let's do it.
I ask you a question, you get it right, you win something. And if you want to keep going, you risk what you got for the next thing. That's the premise of the game. There's 4 questions, and you could end up with the combustion analyzer, which is pretty sweet. That's pretty good to win on some random Saturday night live stream. So, are you ready?
I think so.
No one really knows until the question comes, so I'm going to cue some music here to play along to kind of heighten the mood. Here we go. And here's your first question. This is your easy question, and you're going to potentially win this sweet HVAC Shop Talk shirt, which I find in a box in the back of my shop. So thank goodness for that. Here we go. TEV, TXV, and EEV are examples of A, capacitor grades, B, motors, C, expansion devices, or D, electric vehicles. What say you, Ross?
C.
You say, which one did you say?
He hasn't charged.
Okay. So I should probably just say the whole thing, because evidently all these letters sound the same across the internet. So you said C, expansion devices.
Yes.
And you know what? I hate to say it, but
that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
I love playing that. That's our friend John right there. So you are exactly right. It is expansion devices. You are now the proud owner of this sweet shirt.
All right.
But shirts are great. But you could have all these stickers, the Nylog 2-pack, and a shirt if you risk the shirt. What do you say?
I say let's go for it.
Man, it's like you've watched this show before. That's all people say is, let's do it. Every single time. And of course, we had to play our straight up noise. Awesome. And you can loop it like I did, evidently, and keep playing it over and over again. Okay, what I have to do now is I'm going to actually turn off the live chat so they can't help or hinder, depending on how you look at it, depending on what question is.
I can't see the chat, I don't think, in this StreamYard.
Oh, okay, then. Well, you know what? You doubly can't see them because they're gone right now. They'll be back in a minute. We have our second question here, and it's going to be medium, low medium. We'll call it. We have 4 total questions, and here's your second one, and good luck. The brand Weather King is a variation of this major brand. A, Train, B, Rheem, C, Goodman, or D, Lennox. And you have lifelines. You can use a lifeline if you need it.
I'm going to go B.
B, Rheem. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
The final answer, is it actually Rheem?
That's exactly right.
It is Rheem. You are correct. Man, you got a shirt. Say that one more time.
I wasn't even sure about that. I just thought I saw that on the top of some of the older ones. You know what I'm saying? That's a real success story here. I like that. Just kind of guessed. Well, that's what we call it. The term for that here is we call that balls to the wall. You're just going to play until you crash and burn, or succeed, which is what we hope for. You could trade up again, keep succeeding, get a tool bag, some Appion stickers. Put them Appion stickers everywhere. How many other players we got queued up here, Zach? Well, I see one more player in there, and it's totally up to you. You can keep going, or you can take your stuff and go home. I mean, that's fine too. You have these great stickers. All right, I'm gonna keep going. We'll see what happens. All right, he's gonna keep going. Let's see. No one's ever stopped before. Actually, sometimes people stop, but it's not very common. I don't. Yeah, you got to keep going, right? You got to keep. Oh yeah. I'm sure you're going to get this right, too. There'll be no regret involved with this today. So you going for these prizes right here on the screen. You got a bag, got a Beckett shirt, you got all the stickers. Man, you're gonna be so happy as long as you get this next question right. I'm sure you will. Let's speed the music up to add some tension.
And here's the third question right here. Slightly harder than the last ones. R32 has A, no glide, B, a glide of less than 5 degrees Fahrenheit, C, a glide of 6 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit, or D, a glide over 10 degrees Fahrenheit. And you have lifelines.
I've never used R32, so I'm gonna say let's ask it.
You want to ask the chat?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's ask those chat people. I'm going to turn the chat back on. We'll give them a minute to reconvene. That's your only lifeline. So that's what you got here. You're going to be using that chat.
All right.
And chat should be opening back up right about now. And chime in. What do you guys think is the actual answer? R32 has no glide, a glide of less than 5, a glide of 6 to 10, or a glide over 10. Adam says no glide. Mark says no glide. One guy just said easy, but he doesn't say the answer, so you don't know if he actually knows or not, or he's just saying easy. One of them's guessing A. Adam says it's not a blend, there's no glide. So all the people so far have either said it's easy or they said it's A.
I'm gonna go with A then.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
You trust these people? Oh man, well,
That's exactly right.
they're right. There's no glide. It's a single component refrigerant. It doesn't have a combination of refrigerant, so you're good to go.
What does R32 use? What application do they use that in?
They use R32 in just air conditioning, high temperature stuff. They use it. There's systems that you would have seen it in already, like smaller stuff like window units and stuff had R32, I believe. And I think it's going to be more widespread as we go on here in the next few years. But that's where I don't know if it's used in any middle or low temperature stuff. I'm not familiar with that. I didn't think so, but I don't know. So R32, slightly flammable. Enjoy R32. But now you're one step away from the grand prize, which is quite a jump up from where we've been. That's Ted's raising his hands saying, I think that means go for it. But of course, it's going to be a hard question.
I'm going to go for it.
All right, you have no lifelines. You're going to go for it. I'm sure it's going to end up fine. There'll be no crashing and burning here today. Let's find out. Without further ado, here's your final question for the grand prize. The temperature and pressure at which the solid, liquid, and vapor phases of a substance can coexist in equilibrium. Yeah, it already sounds like it's going to suck. A, midpoint. B, triple point. C, absolute zero. Or D, the Roche limit. Again, that's the temperature and pressure at which the solid, liquid, and vapor phases of a substance can coexist in equilibrium. Midpoint, triple point, absolute zero, or the Roche limit.
I'm going to go with D, the Roche limit.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
For all the marbles, is it the Roche limit?
Oh.
I don't know if you hear that, but it is a no.
Yeah, heard it.
The temperature and pressure at which the solid, liquid, and vapor phases of substance can coexist is going to be triple point, where all three of those things converge. And let's see, one guy said triple in the chat, which I forgot to turn.
I should have paid more attention in physics.
Well, I tell you what, anyone that takes physics probably didn't go into the trades anyway, so don't even worry about it.
I did. I love trade.
I would have said I was a brick mason. It didn't come up in brick masonry, but it was a great try. A nice effort right there. Thank you for playing. You can play again next time. Okay, win something else. All right, man. I appreciate it. Take care.